November voting is over, but the counting continues.
And even without a final tally, we already know a record number of voters took part in this year's midterms. Election officials say it's an important change from the Valley's typically low turnout.
Channel 5's Trayson Bragg is live with more on the surge. Trayson.
The Valley's counties didn't only set record highs for midterm election voter turnout, they all individually nearly doubled their previous highs. That's in large part thanks to first-time voters. Polls closed for the 2018 midterm election last night at 7 p.m.
It felt good. It was my first time voting, and it's just that little accomplishment you get.
Adrian Zamora is a freshman at STC. He says he and his friends made it a point to vote. Zamora says the reason is tied to the reputation of young Texans avoiding the polls.
We wanted to change that, and it's important to change that by voting.
Michael Hernandez is another first-time voter who attends STC. He cast his ballot during early voting.
The person I voted for, I believed in that person to do the right thing for the state of Texas.
Cameron County Election Administrator Remy Garza says Hernandez wasn't the only early voter. In fact, the county's early voting numbers reached 17,000. That alone matched a previous high in total midterm voters. Adding Election Day numbers boosts the number to 29,000 voters. Garza says that's due to his office's commitment to registering voters.
We've been at kermesses, we've been at the zoo, we've been in malls, we've been at churches, we've been everywhere we can go. We're trying to make elections a part of their everyday life, not just 2 times a year.
Garza says his office plans to keep the momentum rolling for future elections.
We have the Grow the Vote program where we want to get 220,000 registered voters in Cameron County by the year 2020. So we're going to be continuing our registration efforts with our community partners.
Garza tells us in the last 3 years, the number of registered voters in the county rose from 186,000 to 207,000. As for Zamora and Hernandez, they both tell us they definitely plan to vote again in the next election. Garza adds that county midterm election record will continue to grow. His office is currently counting military, overseas, provisional, as well as late ballots by mail. They have until next week to record the final tally. In the studio, Trayson Bragg, Channel 5 News at 10.